Okay, Punkoutlaw, thanks for making this video. The reason this is an issue has nothing to do with race anymore. Alright? Because it says no need for a state. It's like now there's no need for a state. Race becomes irrelevant. So race is the only reason it mattered before was because you had, the tyranny of the majority, politics devolving into a racial head count. That's why it mattered before. It doesn't matter now. Or now, of course it matters now, but it doesn't matter in a stateless society. Right? And of course, if you look in your own life, if I look in my life, race really doesn't matter at all. So, the only reason it mattered before was when the state, but now that there's no state, it's basically race becomes an irrelevant topic. And that video, Racism and DDT, that's actually a re-upload. Okay, I had that uploaded on the Kydra account a while ago, and I just decided to re-upload it. Right, so, and I didn't even watch the video. I just re-uploaded it. Maybe I said something in there that was inflammatory, but I said it like back in July, so it's kind of a old hat. But anyway, and then Aaron responded to it and just put forth this apparently these people think I just take some stupid pills whenever I, venture outside of anarchism, because they're always real supportive of me when I talk about anarchism, but then when I advance a position that they don't agree with, apparently I don't even recall what I said, then they just apparently they think that I'm like a different person in that regard, as if I just went to the library and checked out the bell curve and flipped to chapter 13 and said, ooh, the different IQs, okay, well then it's all genetic, and I'm just going to assume it's all genetic, and not that I even care about race, but I do care about race in the sense that I want to be correct about race, and I want to say that I'm not stupid, and the way I went about this, I didn't go about this in a stupid way, right? Because if they say that I went about this in a stupid way and just assumed causation, like Brain Police said that I just assumed a genetic causation, well, that's simply not true. Anyway, and I went into all this. And what's more is that these guys, Aaron and Alex, in their video, they just seem so relaxed, and they seem so cavalier in talking about what I thought, and talking about my position, and like Brain Police saying, like saying that I advocated not associating with people of a certain IQ, or not associating with people of a certain race. So, even when I was a white nationalist, I didn't advocate that. Nobody advocates that. That's just stupid. That's just retarded. Nobody advocates that. And I don't know why Alex Streckle, of all people, would think that I would promote that. I've talked to the guy, all the time. All the time on Stickcam. Not all the time. We're not, best buds or anything, but it's he knows me. And he makes this video, makes it sound like I'm a freaking psychopath. Luckily, there's a lot of guys who were watching the video who didn't know who Stodels was. But, still, I gotta think that maybe, I don't know. That's what this is about. It's not about race. It's about my reputation and my ego. And, I know that doesn't sound too noble, but that's what this is. That's why I'm getting my panties in a wad.